And go.
Hi again. It's the originals. Christy's back. We're What's Happening on the Backstreet. I'm Sarah.
I'm Christy, and I'm back.
Welcome back. We've missed you so much.
I miss being here, and thank you to Diane for covering me.
Yeah, if you didn't
while
listen
I was
away.
dying.
Yeah, she was sick and then she went on vacation, so don't feel too bad for her.
At least it ended well.
Yeah.
I'm still on vacation if you can't tell.
Yeah. It's so real. If you didn't listen to the last episode, Diane from Boy Band Break, we went over everything you need to know about the All I Have to Give radio show that the Backstreet Boys had been doing during quarantine. And if you should listen to it or not. We definitely think it was worth it. But we kind of gave a rundown of everything. And I don't think you haven't listened to it yet, right? All of the episodes? Christy?
All of your episodes?
No. All the All I Have to Give radio.
No, I haven't. So Diane was a good person for go-to for that one. It's on my to-do list of 100,000 things.
Yeah. So we thought we'd go ahead and get ahead of that.
Yeah, unless you wanted to record it in like 5 years from
now. Yeah. If you wanted to know about it 5 years from now, then Christy will be your girl. But I do recommend it. It's a good, like, if you're missing the Backstreet Boys, hop on that.
I agree. I listened to yours and Diane's episode rundown of it, so I feel like now I don't even need to listen to the actual
I feel
thing.
like a lot of people have said that, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, we left out a lot of funny things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good time. It's a good time. I don't know. Especially, like I said, if you're not going to listen to all of them, listen to at least the group ones.
Yeah.
Good for your soul. It's like chicken soup for your soul.
I would probably listen to the group ones and the Nick ones, knowing me. Or wait, just the Nick one.
I feel like the group ones are just a Nick one to you.
Yeah, that's true too.
You're like, I listened to the one with Nick and I listened to one with Nick and the other guys. But wasn't it so funny how Nick did this?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Guilty.
What?
I said guilty.
Oh, I thought you said you'll see. I was like, I've already seen it. Thanks. So
this background is making me look like I have no hair and no ears.
Oh, I was like, I thought you meant my background. I was like, you definitely have hair in most of these pictures. It's fine. You don't need hair and ears. I see them.
There we go. There's some hair. Perfect. There's an ear. There's some hair.
If you're listening to this and not watching it, it sounds really
You have
stupid.
no idea what's happening.
But Christy's got a background, and so it's kind of like getting rid of her ears. But it's fine. She has ears. I've seen them. You can look at my background and see that she has
see my ears.
Yeah, these are all happier times.
Yes.
Mostly. Anyway, so I think today we're just gonna give some updates. We really don't have a theme. Normally I have a list of things we're gonna talk about, but
we're just playing catch up today.
We're just catching up and we're winging it because
catching up with each other.
Yeah, because we missed each other.
No.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
You should. Anyway, so there's not a lot going on with the Backstreet Boys, but there is, and I feel like there's obviously a lot up in the air. First and foremost, everybody's asking. I get at least 2 DMs a day asking if I've heard anything about tour. And I haven't. And
yeah. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
You actually hearing something before anybody else.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Let's just talk about this for a second. I don't think the Backstreet Boys know anything. Like, I don't think anybody is 100% sure what is happening this summer. The first dates are in June, I think. And a lot of things are reopening. I know there's some Florida amphitheaters that are opening like 75%. And it's places that they have concert dates. And if they don't sell over 75%, if they haven't yet, then technically they could do it.
And technically I would be going, even though I don't have tickets.
Right. Well, I'm
going wherever they will be.
That's the thing too. I'm curious, like, if they do dates in certain cities, is it going to be like an influx of fans that like feel safe to go? Or, I mean, is that going to affect people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, is it going to be like, it's just a lot of questions, but I know a lot of people are mad because they haven't said anything yet. And like, here's the thing. You can't be mad. They don't know anything as much as we don't know anything, you know?
Exactly.
And like, at this point, if Live Nation is saying, you know, Live Nation last year was like, no, we're canceling all of our tours. But if Live Nation is letting tours happen, then it's really on the Backstreet Boys. And I think that they would probably lose a lot of money if they like pulled out of certain dates. If the venue is allowing it to happen and they pull out, they're going to lose money.
For sure.
Not that this is all a money game, but
it's their job.
They can't afford to pull out a lot of things. You know what I mean? Right. I don't think, I don't know. I just think there's going to have to be a lot of accommodations maybe, and it may not look the same, and meet and greet may not be a thing this leg, but who knows? But everybody's acting like it's so cut and dry. Like they should know, and they should this, and they should that. And I just don't think that they do. And we need to cut them some slack.
I agree. And I feel like if they were to say anything right now, it would be a no. So
right.
I feel like they're trying to wait till the last possible minute to say something so that they can give an accurate answer instead of saying yes and then no, or no and then yes. Right. Because there's so much up in the air still.
Right. And that's what I've kind of said too. Like, it's not a cut and dry answer because you have like places like Canada who they're not vaccinated. They're not, I mean, because it seems like a lot of venues are basing it on their vaccination percentages and stuff. So Canada's not even close to being any kind of anything, you know, or opening their border. Their border's closed until like the middle of summer still, regardless.
So they're stuck there.
Right. And so those dates probably aren't going to happen. Well, then they've got to reschedule. I just feel like they're better off giving us whole answers that they can have answers to than just saying, we're not going to do it and we'll let you know later, you know?
Yeah, totally.
So be nice to the Backstreet Boys for that reason. Like you
Sarah.
you can
Hey, Mom.
You can be like mad at them for other reasons, but I'm not telling you not to be mad I'm not telling you not to be mad because they haven't gone to the studio to work on the Christmas album yet.
I'm not telling you that.
I'm not
be mad at them for that.
You can be mad about that. So that was my first and foremost. What were you gonna say? Say something?
Probably, but I forgot already. But Sarah, don't you know they can make an album in 2 weeks? So it's only April.
That's only your boy. You got to start considering the group. Your boy can make an album in 2 weeks. The group cannot.
No, because the group has Kevin, and Kevin won't let that happen.
Oh, spilling the tea.
I love Kevin. That wasn't an insult.
That was hot tea. Yeah, no, and I feel like all of the Backstreet Boys have said that like Kevin's the holdup on most things. But oh well, we'll get it some. I feel like they've said it so much to so many media outlets that they're gonna have to do something by Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have to either release a single or something. You know how they like to release Christmas songs one song at a time.
One song in every 20 years.
Right. And they like to make weird ass cartoon videos from them. If you haven't seen the video for, what was that song they did last time? It's Christmas Time Again. That's you have to be on drugs.
Although I do love that song. However, Oh my god, it is so fun.
I
Every
love
tr
this song.
As soon
I
as
thought
it
you were gonna
turns
say I love that
November,
video.
oh,
What?
no. As soon as it turns November, I, like, put that song on, and it's my jam, and my husband, Nick, doesn't approve. He's
Her
like,
real
"Oh
husband,
my
Nick.
god." He's like, "I can't with that song, you need to turn it off right now."
'Cause he's
And
jealous.
no, he just doesn't like that song.
Whatever, he's jealous. Um, yeah. I feel like I do like that song. I would hope for more like that from them. I like when they do upbeat shit, and they don't do enough upbeat shit.
Yes. This is an
Like,
ongoing
can they
issue.
like collab with Steve Aoki for a Christmas album? Can you imagine like an EDM Christmas album from the Backstreet Boys? Like, we have gone off the rails in quarantine, and now it's all a club mix.
That would be pretty awesome,
I
actually.
know. Where's the suggestion box for the Backstreet Boys?
There is none.
Yeah, well, let's make one.
Okay,
Anyway,
go ahead. That's on you.
that's no. Anyway, so segueing from the Christmas video.
EDM Christmas albums
Yeah.
to
Speaking of EDM and Steve Aoki, let's segue to Nick. So Nick's trying to do some things. I don't know how many of them are gonna get done, but he's trying. I don't do you know anything about his I don't even know if we talked about this, about him switching his Pop Kid Nick to regular Nick.
regular Nick. I heard about it, but that's probably the extent of it.
Well, you don't watch the
This
Twitch
is while I was
streams
in
either.
Florida, I think. And so
Yeah. So here's the rundown. He like gets on Instagram Live and he's like doing this like State of the Union address. It's like the State of Nick Carter address. And he's like, he's changing his name from Pop Kid Nick to just Nick Carter on Twitch. And for everybody asking, if you're already subscribed to Pop Kid Nick, you don't have to do anything. It's staying the same channel. He's just changing the name. And he's going to stream his daily life, supposedly, kind of like he
on
does on
Twitch.
yeah, kind of like he does on Instagram Live, but he's doing it on Twitch. So
Wow.
yeah, so he's like, I'm going to take you to the gym and to golfing, and like, if you want to see like dad life and this,
But
that,
I
and the
have a
other, and then
question.
what?
Isn't Twitch like for gaming?
Mm-hmm. Primarily, it is. Nick
Okay.
doesn't think so.
Nick's Twitch? No.
He basically just said like he doesn't have time to play video games right now, and he wants to, so he still will sometimes. But I think his idea is that he'll use it more if he's like also doing daily life things, which I get. And I think his like I think he's saying this because people were paying to subscribe.
Oh.
So like he does want to keep up with the content. And I do think it's something he really wants to do. It's just that he doesn't have time. Speaking of not having time, he's having a baby like in 2 days.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Like it's what is it due tomorrow?
Is it?
I think it's due the 19th, which is like 4 days from now. No, that's
They have
Odin's
like a lot
birthday.
going on at this time.
Yeah, like he's dominating April for sure. If he's planning it that way, that's
For real.
I don't think he is, but yeah, it's due like any day now. And I'm assuming because of it being high risk that she's having a C-section. So we could have a baby any day.
That's wild.
I know.
I can't imagine him having 3 kids.
No, me either. And I feel like it happened so fast. Like I guess we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So
imagine how they feel.
right? Like shit, I thought I just ate burgers, but it was a baby. My God. Anyway, but like no, I can't imagine 3 him specifically with 3 kids. Like, what? I feel
Like none of the other guys have 3 kids either.
no, and
Like
I feel
that's
like I
wild,
thought there was like a Backstreet limit. I thought they like all agreed to just
right?
have 2 or 1 and that be it. So I feel like he should give Brian one to like even it out.
Even it out.
I feel
That would
like
be
it'll
nice.
match the family, right?
Yeah. They're
Like,
blonde.
yeah, and like Brian likes kids, just give him your baby. Give him the one you don't want the most.
Well, poor Odin then.
Shut up. Anyway,
We love Odin. We'll take him.
yeah, I love Odin. I want big things for Odin. I want him to stream on Twitch is what I want.
Right.
But anyway, so thus far we haven't seen any Twitch streams from Nick since he announced that. However, he keeps saying that he's going to have more time after the baby, which I'm not sure how, but we'll see. But I think maybe he was talking about starting to stream after the baby. It's like everything is after the baby. So we'll see. Even Lance Bass opened a gay club the other day. And people in the comments were like, is this what you're doing with Nick? And he's like, no, we're putting that project off until after the baby. So I'm expecting big things.
I can't think of anything else right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if he's that preoccupied, if Lauren is like high risk, I get it.
For sure.
So maybe like he's just like being at home and being at peace. And like once the baby's born, he's gonna have.
Are we gonna say if we think it's a boy or a girl?
Oh yeah, we should. Let's put a bet on it.
Ooh,
I think it's a boy.
Who's gonna pay us, Nick?
I don't know.
I think it's a boy.
Okay, we'll think it's a boy. We should.
I'm like usually right all the time, except this one person I know who just announced. I thought they were having a boy for sure, and it's a girl. I was wrong.
Yeah,
but I'm usually right.
Yeah, from seeing Lauren, I think it looks like a boy belly. And just
I'm bad at that.
Well,
I just like have an intuition.
Yeah, some things that he's like Nick has said though have made me think it's a boy. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll say boy. We should do a poll on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Which should we well, I guess we the 150 people that guessed right will give you we'll give
nothing.
You nice things.
You'll get
We'll say
right?
Congratulations. We'll give you individual tweets. Anyway, so yeah, we'll do that.
We have nothing to give.
We have my love is all I have to give.
That's it. That's all I got.
Literally. I get that song now.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
This has nothing to do with anything, but I saw Bailey's twin in my restaurant.
Oh my god. Legit. She's in New Jersey and she texted me a picture and she's like, Bailey's here. And I was like, it literally looks so much like him.
And he had a mask on, obviously, because he was like a bus boy. But it was just
worked there.
Yes, and he had like a skin tight black shirt on with like the hair, the blonde, like curly hair. I was like, oh my god. It's
so
Bailey.
In Bailey's free
I
time,
obviously knew it wasn't
he's a
him,
bus boy in New Jersey. Cool. Wild. That's funny. Anyway, back to Nick. I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
I don't remember what I was gonna say though. I just like he's just doing.
We're talking about polls about.
Oh, I was like,
actual poll.
When was Nick on a poll? Was that the Twitch stream I didn't pay for? Wow. Gotta pay for that baby daddy money. Oh shit.
It was on Kevin's party bus.
Yeah. Oh my god. You guys, wait, let's talk about Kevin's party bus. I think we've talked about it before.
We talked about it, yeah.
Anybody seen Kevin's tour bus? Like it is lit, fam. Like actually lit. Like it has probably
actual lights.
Yeah, like it probably has hydraulics and smoke coming out of the windows. Like that's just what I picture. He wasn't in it when we saw it.
He
But it
wasn't
did have a doormat. That was nice.
fancy.
He's a little fancy Backstreet Boy. Imagine he's like, I'm not coming back to the group unless I have a doormat.
And a pimp bus.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay. Anyway, actual polls, like a voting poll
Yes. Yes. Okay. Voting poll,
about
gender reveal.
babies.
Let me write that down.
Add it to the list.
You think I'm kidding? Look at this. This is, you can't see it.
No.
Can you see it? What? I'm This is the list
You're
with
like
just
holding up
anniversary
pictures
stuff.
of us.
Do you see this?
Yep. You want to see my list?
No, I don't care about your list.
This is my list.
This list is just for anniversary of the Backstreet Boys shit. Anyway.
Your hair looks so purple because like
it's for some reason when I put on these virtual backgrounds, it makes this is a gray shirt.
what? It looks purple.
I know. For some reason when I put on this background, it makes everything purple. But I'm not purple. My hair's not purple. But I'm thinking about dyeing it now that I've seen it purple.
It looks really cute.
Thanks. Anyway, okay, back to Nick. Nick is just like doing things. We'll see once he has the baby. Nobody needs to unsubscribe. Nobody needs to subscribe to something different. Everybody is staying the same. Trust this process, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see. I have faith. I have hope. I do think that he wants to do things. And I do think that if Backstreet doesn't do anything by the end of the year, Nick will. So
I hope so.
We'll see.
Also,
what?
Is that Izzy?
Yeah. She's rolling around on the ground. Just ignore her.
Just ignore the high-pitched squealing in the background.
Right.
No, I was gonna say, like, I give him a lot of credit because I have one kid and I literally can't do anything ever. And so with 2 and 1 on the way, I don't blame him for not being able to do anything right now.
Totally. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know, like, he acts like he wants to do all this stuff, and I'm like, we will forgive you if you don't. Like,
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, like he's got a lot on his plate. And I feel like this is the first time he's been home for the whole length of a pregnancy, even if he didn't know the whole thing. But yeah, kudos to Nick Carter, because this is the longest he stayed home ever in life, I feel like. Not that he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Kudos for all of the Backstreet Boys right now, because I feel like I'm going crazy and I'm not even on tour all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good for them. Give it up for the Backstreet Boys.
Give it up.
Stay off tour. We don't care. Just kidding. We do care. We care a lot. Please come back. Let's see. Nick obviously has the most going on. He always has the most going on. AJ has a lot going on. AJ's still consistent about TikTok, which I am excited about. AJ's
I gotta catch up on my AJ TikTok.
Yeah, I forgot you and the TikToks. He's good at it though. Like I feel like TikTok is a place for AJ to thrive, I feel like. Because he likes to talk and he is good at doing things like challenges and stuff. Let me think. What else is AJ doing? He's been doing like virtual, like little speaking things in different charity work stuff. And you can catch him on Twitter for all of that information, because I'm not sure. I get confused about what he's doing and when it is. Because it's not like it's big stuff. It's not like he's performing. It's just like he's appearing.
Right.
And so like I don't like to like be like, oh, tune in and like whatever, when it's not really anything.
Right.
So yeah, I do need to look. There's some wildlife something that he's doing. And then he also has his podcast, the Pretty Messed Up podcast. And he was just on Ma'am Bialik's podcast. You know her from Blossom and Big Bang Theory. And he was talking about a lot of things. He was talking about like his sobriety and like touring and the Backstreet Boys. Like you know how AJ is. He talks about one thing, he talks about everything. But he also revealed that he is supposedly releasing a single. I can't remember the name of it, but supposedly releasing a single
Supposedly was
next
thrown in
week.
there.
Next week.
Next
It's
week.
like
Whoa.
April 20 something, I think. And there was something else he said that
I
was
wonder if it's like a newly recorded single or it's like an already recorded single from the last time.
to my understanding, everything he's releasing now is like after the country era. So fingers crossed it's something good. What else did he said something else that he was gonna do or they were gonna do. I don't know. It's in, if you go to what happens on the Backstreet, it's in my latest update post, but I don't remember what it was. But I'm excited for things that he's doing. I feel like with him being sober, he's been a lot more productive and he's been a lot more coming through with things that he says. So fingers crossed that carries on.
Yeah. Sure.
And then I know with the Ava Dean Beauty, he was on another podcast recently, and it sounded like they're wanting to expand to beyond polish. So we'll see. I'm excited. You know, I'm a nail girl. I'm about to place an order for their red to see what the situation is with that. If anybody listening has ordered the nail polish, let me know because I'm curious about it. We'll see. But even he said to full circle here, even he said on the podcast that they don't know what they're doing for tour. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really knows.
Yeah. And then Howie kind of fell off. I feel like he was posting a lot and then he's not. But I know he's doing real estate stuff in his spare time.
That's fun.
I think he should get a show on like the Travel Network or like HGTV.
Like John Knight.
He should collab with John.
He should.
No, there's an HGTV show called Rock the Block. I guess like Howie's not technically like doing things like in a house. So I guess that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Just real estate. We need to ask Howie if he can do things in a house so he can collab with John.
Yeah, right.
They'll call it, I don't know what they'll call it. How we do it at night.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
That sounds like not an HGTV show.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There was one time this is so off the rails and not Backstreet related, but there was one time on HGTV and it was late and they were these house hunters, like it was like, you know, like house hunting. But it was nudist.
What?
Everybody on the show was nude. And so I feel like
it's like how we do it at night.
Right. I feel like if we could do that, then we could do how we do it at night. Duh.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
So who is left? Brian and Kevin. Kevin is like always skiing. Like he's always in the snow. I don't know if he ever like is not in the snow. I feel like every time he posts something, he's like, spring break, y'all. And he's snowing. He's snowing.
Break,
he's skiing. I don't know. I just feel like Kevin lives his best life and like does not give a single shit about what anybody else is doing. Like he gives a lot of shits. He gives a lot of shits in the like in terms of like caring about people, but like not what people are saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just does his own thing.
He's just so pure. I
I
love
just
him.
can't imagine liking the snow that much.
I thought you said liking to smoke that much.
That was
I was like,
appropriate, but
yeah, I like it. But
I like it in
we are
moderation.
different people when it comes to the
That
cold.
is true. That is true. I mean, look at my background.
Yeah, look at mine. I'm hot in all of these pictures.
Oh my god, though. That
Like
picture,
literally.
no, the one from the last concert we went to together when I was pregnant. No,
I know. It's over here.
I know we're mirrored.
Here we are.
Oh my god, I was so hot there. We had the fans on.
8 months pregnant.
Ugh. And then the cruise, we were hot there because it was 8,000 degrees on the deck.
Yeah. Tell me where we
were
weren't
all
hot in these
up.
pictures. Yeah. Yes, we'll do an episode about the cruise soon because it'll be the 3-year anniversary of the cruise. And this is the longest that the Backstreet Boys have gone without having a cruise.
This is sad.
I don't know if cruises will be a thing in the future, like Backstreet cruises.
They need to be.
I know, but I don't know if they will be, and I don't know if they would be for the Backstreet Boys anyway. But we'll talk about it. Because I feel like I hate to talk about it.
Well, cruising is starting again, so
I know, but do they want to do it? We don't know.
I don't care. We want it.
Let's just go on a cruise together and tell everybody it's a Backstreet Boys cruise, and then like pretend. We'll podcast from the boat and be like, "Why is nobody else here?"
That is something we would do.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at all these pictures and I'm like, yeah, we were definitely like Vegas was the coolest place that we were.
Yeah. Well, especially that first weekend. It was freezing that weekend.
Vegas?
Yeah, in February or whatever March 1st. Wasn't that the first date of the residency?
It wasn't freezing. It was just freezing to Christy.
It was freezing for Vegas. It was like 50 degrees or like something like that.
You're lying.
Who would go to the desert and think that it's that cold?
Stop talking. It wasn't cold when I got there.
It was cold for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was wearing like pants and a hoodie and I was cold.
I was wearing nothing like that. Nothing. I was wearing nothing. Anyway.
Oh, so yeah, but everywhere else in that background is steaming hot.
Yeah. This one, where are we? No, this one. There was no air conditioning. Oh,
it was Knoxville, right? Wait, was that Knoxville?
Yeah. For anybody that was at Fanboy Expo in Knoxville with AJ, Howie,
1,000 degrees.
Nick. It was burning up.
1,000% humidity.
Ugh. I've never been so hot in my life. Like I didn't even want to hug them because I was like, "What? It's hot."
And then the other side was
Louisville,
Miami. Oh no, up there. I'm saying
up here.
It was Miami outside with a lot of people, and it was hot.
What, the Nick thing?
Yeah, my birthday. Ugh. Yeah, my birthday party.
Nick's pre-cruise event, Christy's birthday party. My God, it was hot. Like the humidity. My eyelash was like falling off in the picture line. I like 5 seconds before I go see Nick, I'm like ripping my eyelashes off. I like have them in my hand in the picture, I believe. And like he's trying to like ask me questions, and I'm like, I don't know. I just need to get out of here. It's so hot. Yeah, good times.
Anyway. We just like talking about our experiences, clearly.
Yeah, if you want to hear more about our experiences, let us know because we got them. I feel like we should do like a theme, like what was your worst Backstreet experience and what was your best Backstreet experience and whatever.
Yeah.
We'll do one of those eventually when we're more consistent
after the cruise
posting. We'll do that. Anyway.
After the baby.
After the baby. After Nick's baby's born, we'll do more. We've been busy.
Oh,
I feel like that's a good measurement of time.
Oh, excuse me,
So,
I cursed. Whoops.
Next week is what we're talking about.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so let me think. We've gone through everybody.
Kevin. No, wait. Kevin was skiing. Okay, Brian.
Brian's not really doing anything. Bailey had a thing last month.
And then he came to New Jersey and worked as a busboy in my restaurant.
Right. Basically that's what he's doing. Brian posted something on Instagram yesterday about flowers, but other than that, he's not really doing anything.
About flowers?
Chilling at his house.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Something about he's never home to see like the blooming, blah blah blah.
Oh, I was wondering what that meant, but like I didn't have enough time to like actually process it.
It wasn't Nick, so you didn't care.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
Oh man.
Anyway, so next week, we have the Backstreet Boys 28th anniversary coming up. I forgot about it until last week, but now you saw my list. We've been doing things. We're gonna do things because I'm sick of this fandom not doing shit. like basic
cursing
shit.
A lot this time around.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're gone for 2 weeks. I'm a sailor. It's just shit. We're not uploading this to YouTube and like children's content, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Is anybody offended by my use of shit? Let me know. Are you offended, Christy?
No, please.
Wasn't it like Nick on the Backstreet Boys cruise? He's like, you guys like it when we cuss. Like he was so proud of himself.
That's
you
what
guys like
do.
it when we're dirty. Yeah. Anyway, so for the anniversary. So last week, Lady Gaga's fans all joined together and got Art Pop trending on Twitter and buy Art Pop on iTunes. That was her commercially least successful album. But apparently there are B-sides that were never released and fans wanted them released. So basically to celebrate that album and to try to get the B-sides, they bought Art Pop on iTunes, trended it, everybody did it, and it got into the iTunes top 10. I think it hit number 1 in several countries. It hit number 3 here, and then it went to number 1 for a little bit. My point being, that's what we're gonna do. That's our first step for the anniversary celebration. That's what we're gonna do,
okay?
We're gonna
everybody.
Why are you making me sound like everybody's like mom? That's what we're gonna do. What?
You do sound that way.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what to do. You can tweet whatever you want and buy whatever album you want. But if you want to be a cool kid, this is what we're gonna do. Nobody else is telling anybody what to do. It might as well be me.
Hey, you tell me what to do all the time, but I need that.
I was about to say.
I wouldn't know what to do without you.
Exactly. Who keeps you on track? Who? Anyway, I'll put a list for you in here. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to release details in just a little bit on our social media. I know a lot of people were like, I don't have iTunes. What do I do? Well, then you stream on Spotify. I don't know that it particularly, I had to look into the Spotify streams and see how people keep track of that and like if that has any relevance to anything.
Like, can I just play Millennium on repeat? Will that count?
I think it has to be like, if you do that, I think it has to be part of a playlist. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Like just make a playlist that's a Millennium playlist and put them on there. I have to research. That's why I haven't posted anything yet. But somebody asked, they were like, well, why not like the greatest hits album? Because I have thought about this. I was like, should we do like In a World Like This because it's their own label and it was created by them and whatever. But then I'm like, for the fandom's first time doing it, I just want it to be a familiar album. And I feel like Millennium is so iconic and so synonymous with Backstreet. And I feel like we broke records with it the first time. So like it would be cool to see it in a digital record. You know what I mean?
And I feel like other people outside of the fandom like want to buy it too. Like if they
Right.
see
So like
other people.
if we're talking about it on Twitter and people that aren't necessarily fans see it, they're gonna be like, yeah, that album was so good,
Yeah.
And the greatest hits album, I feel like if people listen to that, it stops it after Black and Blue. So like,
Yeah.
I don't want people to think that they stopped after Black and Blue, And in a world like this, I would like for it to trend just because I feel like it didn't get the applause that it deserved. But we can do that. If this is successful, we can try that in June when it's, or July, I think is the anniversary of that album. No?
Yes.
Are you down?
I'm down.
You
And
don't
it's
seem like
good because I've done with it. Ugh, I can't even
what?
speak. I have done this with other things because like back in the day when I put my CDs onto my computer and downloaded the music that way, I
Yeah.
feel like, I mean, there are some Backstreet Boys albums I don't even have on my iPod right now because like
Right.
over the course of like changing computers and changing phones and everything, I just kind of like I realized like a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, oh my God, I don't have that album on my whatever. So for ease, I would probably just like go on and just like pay to download it anyway.
Right. And that's what I don't have it. I didn't have an iPhone before December, so I haven't bought it on iTunes, and I feel like several people haven't. And even if you have, like, I have toyed around with the idea of giving away an iTunes gift card on What Happens, so somebody can buy it.
Oh, maybe if they get the gender right, you pick. We can give you an iTunes gift card.
Perfect. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to launch that on Sunday. So because their anniversary is on Tuesday. So I feel like if we started on Sunday, that like kicks off the anniversary week,
Yep.
And then I'm working on a few more things for the anniversary. I think that we're gonna do a collab with Boy Band Break. And just talk about like every era of Backstreet history and how we felt about it personally and what our favorite memories from it are. So that should be fun to listen to. And I've got a post coming. I may make some like fun little quizzes and we'll go from there. I was kind of like, should we do all of this for the 28th anniversary? But I just feel like
There's nothing else going on.
right. I feel like this anniversary is something where like I know last year nothing was going on, obviously, but last year everybody was kind of like in shock. So
Yeah.
this year I feel like it's a good way to hype everybody back up,
Yeah.
Like
And
I
it's
feel
like celebrating being a fan even when there is nothing going on.
right. I think that's the biggest thing. Like I feel like the separation has really caused us to all be like, do they care? And then them be like, well, do they even care? And like, should we go back on tour? Do they even like us anymore? So I feel like this is a good like jump start, So I'm
Agree.
excited. But it's gonna take a lot of whatever. But I'm hyped about it. I think we can do it. I have faith.
What is the goal? What do we have to do? Get it like trending to
Get it. I would love to get the hashtag trending. That takes a lot, but we'll see. But to get Millennium into the top 10 on any iTunes chart.
Okay.
Because it's not just US. Like I want it to be worldwide. Like let's just
I
see.
have a question.
What?
Where do they take the data from? Like if we start on Sunday,
Yeah.
like if you buy it on Sunday and I buy it on Monday and somebody buys it on Tuesday, is it all going to count towards like the same thing, or do we all have to buy it at the same time or the same day?
I'm not sure. I've got to look because to my understanding, like, you know, when like somebody releases an album, if
Right.
everybody buys it at once, it's kind of like, oh, it's on the chart, blah, blah, blah. That's what I've got to look at.
Okay.
I would like to do it on Sunday because I feel like everybody's not at work and like everybody
Right.
can, you know, and like I said, it's a good kickoff and it's not on the anniversary. So it's not like we're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know this is confusing. I've got to look up things. I was going to look up things yesterday, but I had a migraine. But I want to see how the kids are doing it and then we'll see.
I'm just thinking of questions that other people might have.
No, I know. And like that's why I've got to look up things. But I know that the K-pop kids do it all the time. I'm trying to look for the origins of the Lady Gaga one. I know when Backstreet released DNA, it was kind of like everybody do it at once. So we'll see.
We'll see. Keep a
Um,
lookout on what happens on the Backstreet Twitter.
yeah. I'm excited. But
I can't believe it's another anniversary already. Like,
I know.
that's
I know. I
crazy.
feel like we just celebrated the 20th and like to think we're celebrating the 30th in 2 years.
Yeah.
What? I
I
feel
feel
that'll
like we're
be
not even 30, even though we are. But like,
I know.
when did we get so old?
I don't know. I'm worried about it. I don't know, but I feel like they'll be doing a residency by their 30th anniversary.
I hope they're doing something. I don't care what.
Well, it's after the baby, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. But it's a lot. I feel good about the rest of this year. Like I feel like things are going to happen. Don't quote me
Yeah.
on them.
I feel like things are starting to pick up now and people are getting like fed up with like
Yeah.
not having a life.
Yeah. Well, and like you said before, cons are coming back and this, that, and the other. And I know AJ said he's been vaccinated, so that's not an issue. I mean, I assume they probably all are or whatever. Or, you know, at some level of they feel safe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Yeah. But I don't know. I think concerts will come back in some capacity. So even if the Backstreet Boys don't do anything, solo things could come into play. And I definitely think that they'll do Christmas things if they release a Christmas album because I think everything will be open by December,
Hopefully.
at least in the
Fingers
US.
crossed.
Yeah. Anyway, am I missing anything? Do we have anything else to say?
I don't think so. I think that covered the catching up.
Covered the catch up.
I guess as far as anniversary stuff is going to be happening next week. But as far as anything for the weeks after that, if anybody has any suggestions for anything specific,
Yeah,
we
we're
don't come up
open
with
to
something
suggestions.
first.
Yeah, we've got some ideas, but we're always open to suggestions because we think we're funny all the time.
And
It
we're
doesn't
just
matter what we're
winging
talking
it.
about.
So
We're just winging it. That's what we should call this.
winging
Just
it
wing it on the back street. Yeah.
with the hair flip, your ponytail flip.
Yeah.
I still can't believe everything looks purple. It's so weird.
I know. But I'm not. Like, this is pink. Those are the right colors. It's just something about the black.
It's like that dress, like, is it blue or is it gold?
Yes. Is this black or is it gray or is it purple? Anyway. All right.
Anyway,
Whale.
I think that's good for today.
Yeah, I do too.
How do we do our sign off again?
You're like
XO.
XO.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready? Don't
Are we
spring it
ready?
on me. Oh my god. You were just
Are we
gonna
ready?
sign off and I wasn't gonna say anything. Yes.
All right. See you on the flip side. XOXO.
Backstreet Girls.